Hey everybody, welcome to BombSquad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you're about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. And instead of an RPG MRE update, we have a Great Mustache gift update.
Ah!
Is that real?
No. It's poking my ear! Stop it. Stop.
Wait, is it real?
It's really not enjoyable. It sounds like it's
Is
getting
it working?
harder.
No, it hasn't even started yet. He's just complaining
No,
about
it really
pinching his
did.
ears.
No, it was like someone was like
All right.
going.
Okay.
What setting do you have it on? You should set it to 5.
I don't like it.
It's on?
It's low.
It's really annoying. Holy cow, that's annoying. So the gift updates, go on.
No, that was it. Okay.
I don't care.
Oh. Yeah, never mind. So go ahead.
We'll do that.
Yay!
We'll do that
My
right now.
guess.
This is the episode.
Let's dive into the Christmassy episode.
No, it's too, Christmas was too soon ago. Too soon.
Let's dive into the Mustachey episode of BombSquad.
Hey! We already did that. Does it do anything?
It's
It was
just
dumb.
annoying.
Good.
Does it do
That's the
anything,
point,
though?
isn't it?
And we dive back in. We're probably going to keep that.
It's like if it was a
What
person, I
does
would
it do?
beat it. I would just hit you if you were a person.
All right, note to
Thinks it's
everyone.
annoying, then
Don't
just
pinch his
crank it
ears.
up, and it will stop thinking of it as annoying.
Does it work?
Oh, good.
Are you awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
All right.
Oh,
It was good. It was actually
okay,
very
I think we're done.
very cathartic.
Pauses.
Where we left off, I'll put this up for now. You guys had gotten to the Falcon's Roost after leaving the Falvanari, the mountain home of our hero, and left Nori and Lenny and a portion of AJE-X to work on the telescope. And a lot of discussions and getting into the characters. Tiri's got plans. Iliad thinks he has plans. Also, he's dying. You can take it off.
You can take it off.
It's okay. Now it's a challenge. Speaking of which, we'll pick up real quick. Iliad, there was a package attached.
Stop! Sorry. Okay.
As
Oh,
you're-
it's so bright right now.
You didn't realize at first, but when after you guys finished gallivanting in the tavern and picking up the spirits there and getting some activity going with arm wrestling and singing and all that stuff, and the town criers coming in, several, I think he got at least 2 or 3 to go out. And that brought in, just almost immediately brought in more people just to see what was going on, and they started hearing about the gnome wrestler. So far undefeated.
Songs will be sung.
Songs will be sung. And as you guys are going back up, when Brick walks in, you realize or let's say when you get to the room, Ingrid's taking her bath, Brick's gone to the roof, and Tiri's probably, I would assume, opening it up and examining your wares, making plans. There was one small little package that's actually wrapped very nice and cutely with some parchment paper and a bow, and it says Iliad on it.
Ooh.
And it's Felicity's handwriting.
Oh.
And you got an ear cuff.
The trapper
Oh,
arrowhead.
no, I gave him the wrong After all this. Sorry,
It's like when you
Mr.
get
RJP.
Doesn't sound right.
It's like when
sorry.
in Christmas and you get the present, you unwrap it, and you're like,
Oh, this is great.
wonderful.
Mom's got that story
no.
child. Still, this was okay. That's
Because all the kids are ripping off all the tags, and you're like, I don't know who this is. Who is this?
An ear
that's the
cuff
Iliad.
of silver.
That's pink.
Well,
Inside.
Sir, look
Inside.
at there.
Oh,
Inside.
okay. All right.
do you want me to read it?
Sure, why
Okay.
not?
An ear cuff of silver and purified devil's glass that looks as if a clear flame is licking the side of the ear, casting the faintest red hues of flame when light passes through it. I don't have a threatening voice at all.
It's fine. It's beautiful.
No, I think it's supposed to be read in a cute, optimistic,
Devil's
airy voice.
Because that's what Felicity would do.
Only,
Yeah.
only
That's
restores
true.
pains and fatigue due to exhaustion, and wearer takes two lethal damage when activated.
Whoa.
So
Use it
One
in,
lethal to each earlobe.
yeah.
this is like when I'm about to die.
No, it's to get rid of fatigue or,
Or
another effect
Only
because of
restores
exhaustion.
pains. Oh, okay.
But you take a little damage. So
Okay.
it's a trade-off because lethal damage can also be recovered by sleeping for a full night.
Gotcha.
It's an ear cuff.
An ear cuff, but it kind of goes all the way over your ear, and it looks like a lick of flame.
Wait a second. Is this
Okay.
thing like
But
this
clear.
long?
What's that? No. Oh yeah, for Iliad. Yeah, it was made specifically for Iliad.
So now just
I
one
like
of
that.
his
It
ears is,
doesn't-
It's pretty
like mostly a
long.
cuff.
I like the idea, yeah, that it wraps behind your ear maybe and comes up the top, like it almost spirals around your ear a little bit. But it's very, it fits well so that it moves with your ear. Even when your ear moves, it stays right there. Yeah, and it's clear. Devil's glass is clear when it's purified, but when light passes through it, there's flickers of flame.
something-
You got to put it on your
So
other
anyway.
side.
Meanwhile, our hero,
How do you?
It wraps
Goes
around.
up,
No.
down.
And around
meanwhile,
your
our
ear.
hero, while once all your friends have gone off,
Good enough.
you get 2 packages, also adorably wrapped, with little bows, definitely bunny ear bows.
And these were partially described within the letter
Correct.
that facility sent me that Tiri so wonderfully read.
Actually, yeah, I thought it was so good. Yeah, so this is what you get. It's one spear, similar design to the one you had, but it's infused with that purified
lava
glass. But instead of the clear, it has a grayish. It looks like Felicity's done something to give it a grayish touch to match your feathers.
Excellent.
That was very important to her for that. And then the trapper arrows aren't terribly ornate. You got, I think it's 5 of them. We'll say that. So 5 trapper arrows that are,
And it's an area shot.
yep. So you get no disadvantage with a
They're
weapon that
both
has an
area shots.
Yes.
That's awesome. Because that's something I don't have.
I mean, you can do it.
I mean,
The
I
nice
can.
thing, that's the advantage with the weapons. They don't take any disadvantage for doing the area they're built
Yeah.
to do.
And this is just something that my spear can just do now. Is there a limit to how many times I can use this?
No. Unless he wrote it in there. Shouldn't be. You roll an attack still.
210
But
lines.
you don't take disadvantage for the
damage is
area.
entropy. Interesting. That's,
Well, I'm just as long as it's not, from a dark source.
yeah,
Wouldn't want you to, have to question that.
it is
Which is
double
actually
chance.
interesting. I don't know if just looking at it you would know that it's entropy from a RP standpoint.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
If it's devil's glass, as far as I know, it's lava glass from a worm.
Yep.
There's no way to indicate that it would be darkness, at least before I use it.
Right. Yep.
Unless I can have it studied or...
You could certainly test it out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So,
Cool.
you guys take the night. Iliad probably has a bath as well. Does Tiri want a bath?
Tiri's really, really busy.
She also stays up most of the night examining wares. What do you guys want to do with the day? And Arkira, when do you want to show up in the morning to join them? What would you like to do? This is kind of sandboxy now.
Yeah, a little bit. I will join them in the morning. At some point, I think probably knowing that they will rest, at least one of them or two of them. She won't. But I think I would. My first, I think, initial goal in the morning would be to check on Brick, to make sure that he's okay, and to reassure him about the copy. But I'm just gonna stay. I'm gonna stay in the mountain. I'm gonna stay in my own room. Oh my gosh, my own room.
Yeah,
do you have a home?
roost.
Yeah. No, I have a nice.
Do you have Iliad? Do you have
Do you
a
have a
home?
home?
You know, birds.
You keep saying we're going there, and we never find it.
That's it.
I've
I went
never
to
seen it.
another mountain. I have a very prestigious
Crib.
place of honor. I have a crib. My roost.
Nice.
It's nice. I am gonna stay there and I'm gonna study the prophecy that Stornyandi gave me.
Yes.
So I'm gonna spend the night. I'm not gonna sleep either.
Okay.
I'm staying up the whole night and I'm studying.
Okay.
Well, that's not
People
healthy.
staying up the whole night. Roll a fortitude.
Can I roll if I would sleep or not? Because I don't know.
Yeah, we could do that.
So what?
Roll your fortitude, I would say.
Okay.
Unless you're like stubborn, it could be will to stay awake as well. Let's do will. And if you do stay awake, you'll roll a fortitude to stave off exhaustion.
I'm gonna use legend point for this.
Okay.
Yeah, same here. I can't afford to be sleepy
Sure.
during the.
Ting ting. So that's 2 more for the board.
Yeah.
Might come in handy here. The D4, you can definitely use the D4 in the game. So, and if we get to the end and you guys have earned it, you can use it next session for sure. Because we like to RP.
Because we like to RP.
20.
20.
16.
You are good. It's only one night.
I'm gonna use a legend point to sleep.
I mean, if you want to. If you want to, I will give you advantages with an amazing night's sleep if you would like to do that.
I want to be prepared.
Can I
Then
do-
yes.
Can I do it to get to exhaustion?
Yes, if you spend
away?
if you
We're
spend
gonna
the
put the
legend
hero
point.
in here.
Okay.
Yeah, do
In
the
there.
ding.
Ka-ting, ka-ting.
Ting ka-ting.
So
That's
2,
2 legend
1
points.
for Iliad, 1 for Ingrid.
Charlotte,
Yeah.
move.
You're basically trading the legend point. So
Wow.
So we're rolling our
We just
fortitude?
blasted.
No,
still,
you
or-
don't have to.
Legend points.
You
Dude,
spend that
games are
legend
gonna be
point, I'll
nice.
give you both the
This
two
is it.
levels gone. Because you're spending a legend point. Iliad, you have.
The itsy bitsy spider. What? Sorry.
What? That's what he sings in bed.
That's so good.
Charlotte's in his
Okay.
bed with him or something.
Yes.
I let Charlotte sleep with him. He gets
As
lonely.
long as I don't know she's there.
You'll be under the effect. You'll be under the effect of a bolster, so you get advantage on an attribute of your choice
Okay.
for this episode.
So I have to choose.
Yeah, pick whichever attribute. As long as you pick, you can tell me when we get
Probably
there. So,
influence.
okay.
Presence.
So everyone's doing good.
I got a
Presence or
will
influence, yeah.
roll of 11.
Yeah, influence.
I think you fall asleep.
Okay.
I was thinking like 12 CR,
Okay.
so it wasn't too.
Did you have a
high.
legend point? Is that a +1?
No.
He was just kind of rolling to see would he fall asleep.
Would
or not.
Brick fall asleep?
I like the idea. You stay up decently late, but you kind of fall asleep too. Is there anything you think you would dream of, or do you want, or is it just a moment there to?
I think Brick thought he was going to stay up all night, but then suddenly he woke up and it was the next morning,
Yeah,
and he had no intention of falling asleep.
I think just as you're coming into that phase where you can remember your dreams, you hear those emergency that meh, and you see that face again, and you kind of wake up to that. And as you open your eyes to a sunny day, the sounds of a tavern below, water near you, and a couple Scolari pass by. And it brings you back to reality?
AJE-X, anything?
No. Everything seems to be going well. I hope.
Okay.
Birdmen.
Birdman.
Shall we see what the, what do they call themselves? Bittersweet? Oh, stop it. You made up the name.
Yeah, I love it.
So, Brick returns. And you guys, do you want breakfast in bed, or do you want to...
I want bacon
Yes, of course.
and eggs and pancakes. I slept great. Are you guys ready?
Who are you and what have you done with Ingrid?
I haven't had a bath in like a long time, guys.
No.
What are you talking about? We were just soaked like yesterday.
Salt water. Not lavender milk bath.
He starts cleaning himself. Just the thought of it, he starts cleaning himself.
Sweet. Big hearty breakfast. Everybody.
Yes.
Okay.
Delicious. Golden.
Was it?
It's
Maybe.
it's on the fell. So
What's on the fell?
your tab. The fell is what that's what they call the mountain. So a fell.
get one of everything.
And blueberries.
And blueberry.
What's a blueberry?
Everything. And blueberry.
Your mind is going to explode.
I'm looking forward to it.
Maybe we can get the chef to use some of my new wares, and then if it works out really well, we can get an endorsement.
Roll your logic, Tiri.
Logic.
You have logic.
I do.
We have no logic. Three.
So here's what happens. See, we liked RP too much. This is great. Not too much. That's the right word. With the request of one of everything and blueberries, which is not native to this land. It actually comes from Oralbrief, where Iliad is originally from, the continent Iliad is really from.
Do I know that? I can,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, blueberries. There, it's from it's where the wild elves, the Northerners, live. That's where it tends to grow that type of fruit, not berry. And they're gonna send one of the cooks up to your room to cook. So the fire they use to heat up the water stubs, they're gonna bring it all out. Tiri,
I'm so excited.
what items do you present? The 3 means that you were trying to make weapons, so they're a little bit more about cleaving than like careful slicing.
You want the list?
Yes, please.
Okay, so what I've managed to put together, running back and forth with the blacksmith, paying them to stay up all night long, working with me on this site, sketch up new designs and right back to them. So we have of course the iconic bladles, the ladle with the blade around the edge. But then we also have the combat ready meat tenderizer, the auto fork, a percussive funnel, yeah, you just blow into it, just so loud, and then the walkler, which is like a buckler, but it's a walk, so it's, you get a handle in the middle, and so you can hold on to it. A flying pan, which is a frying pan, but you can discus it. A steam thrower teapot, reciprocating egg beaters. They're already scary as it is, but now they a two-handed potato peeler. It's like a great sword, but the peeler blade is.
That's scary.
Those heavy duty paddles that you use for baking bread in the ovens, but just really, really big, really, really heavy, really, really sharp. For the daintier and smaller and more nimble, we have like cold iron honey dippers. You just never know if you guys swat a fly or swat a fay. You just cold iron. A spoon of pult, which is just really intuitive. It's just super flexible.
Intuitive.
A nutcracker.
No explanation needed.
I feel like Tiri picks it up and looks at it like, oh, done.
It's good enough.
Bear trapped cookie jar. And a pump action pizza wheel.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
Legend point.
Yeah, I was gonna say if no one does, I'm
Oh
giving
my
one.
gosh. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. You spent the night with a Drecky blacksmith named Cronin,
Oh, sweet.
who he's very large, almost. He's probably 6'4", 6'5", and he's more unique looking. He has the short, like Chinese dragon whiskers, but he's much more of a European dragon every other way. He has these horns that kind of come up and curl up like this, and the front of him is white, but it fades to an orange and then a red on his back, and his tail has kind of a very deep red. So it almost has this feeling of flame, or almost like the working in front of the furnace all the time has burned his scales white, and
Nice.
just reflects what he does. And he looks at your list. And he looks at the note. Arcuro?
Yeah. You know him?
Yeah. He apprenticed with me. He looks at your list again. And then as you start to explain what you're thinking, Darius, this will challenge me. I accept the challenge.
And if you accept a little bit more gold, tell me some stories about, little Arcuro. Well,
Roll your presence. Get ready, Arcuro. You might have to make up a story.
I'm good.
I'm giving you my legend point.
All right. Add another.
Yeah.
What do you got, D8? So that's a spend. That's a spend on
I'm
the chart.
spending it
and that's
for
added
you.
to your total.
Are we gonna do this all in
9.
9.
Wait, was that with the +1?
Yeah. I rolled really bad.
What was the last thing the two of you did?
We made the spear.
Ah, okay.
The last thing that we did was we made the spear.
So you ask for baby Arcuro, and he's working on the spoon, which is very tricky, tempering and playing with the metals you have and trying to make it flexible like that. And he's like stoking the fire a little bit, and he just does the Drecky half smile, which looks more like grimacing. Baby Arcuro. Not for me to tell. But did you see his spear? That was last project we worked on together. He did well. He's a good Scolari.
That's good to know.
Disappointment palpable.
Great.
Sorry, Tiri. Okay. So, Tiri has a collection. The chef tries the Play-Doh. It's like, but why do you need to cut and scoop?
It's about whether or not while you are scooping, you're getting ambushed.
He gets a little nervous. Are you going to attack me?
No, we are not on a cruise.
We're gonna say it's gonna be a Dreki chef that's a little shorter, and he has more of the classic European dragon to him, and he's got a little bit of a gut, so he kind of almost gets a feel Pete's dragon sort of feel to him, like he's a little goofier, and his whiskers go into like a French curl, almost like they look like a French mustache. I don't
Some
understand.
chefs ward people off by waving an ordinary wooden ladle. Sometimes they take it up a notch and they get a nice cast iron one to just, get those handles pop. But you pull this thing out, whoo, people running from the kitchen. You got all the peace and quiet you want.
I'll take one. Yes. And you guys
Endorses.
endorses, yeah. You guys have an amazing breakfast of bacon and eggs,
Everything's in
and
blueberries.
it's I think they have more of a European pancake, so it's a little flatter, closer to a crepe. Yep.
What is this nonsense?
But it goes really
it's
well with
so
the blueberries. He says, "These are hard to find here in Davison. You must be doing well." And so you guys have an amazing breakfast. Head out into the day. About the time you're finishing, you show
Feels like
up.
I'm on a cruise again.
They're what's Tolkien say? They're filling in the corners at this point with just this massive feast. Iliad is just eating normal. Everybody else is just like, for the sake of it, tasting things, but Iliad's still going.
And everyone's there?
Yep, everyone's there.
Okay. I'm gonna, and obviously your wares are to show.
Oh, yes, I have to demonstrate the spoonapole.
That's the spoonapole.
Tiri!
I fly in.
Yes.
I see that you have been busy, Tiri.
There's a little ow from someone. Already.
That Star Wars.
Does a 12 hit as you walk in?
Does a 12 hit me?
Does a 12 hit?
I'll do agility.
Well, it's your guard.
Oh, it's my guard.
Yeah, which I don't think so.
No.
Yeah. Which is perfect.
No,
Someone
that's so
got
funny.
hit. That definitely hits your average tourist.
You know, my guard's 19.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I really like that.
And I just unblinking. I already know what's gonna happen. Mwah.
It's the chef. As he's leaving.
We should have used this blade.
Opposite side of the kitchen, like
He's
heck?
done for the day.
Yeah.
He's walking home.
So,
How is everyone feeling this morning?
Amazing.
Oh, wonderful.
Capitalistic?
And you, Brick?
me.
Yes. How are you feeling?
Yeah.
I received
wasn't
words
the
from
answer.
Nori this morning. Everything is going very well. There is no worries and there is no concerns for the foreseeable future.
His shoulders kind of, just ever so slightly, relax a little bit.
I have also arranged for periodic messengers to come from the mountain to be able to give you updates as you see fit.
I see fit.
Very well.
my little brother's not that helpless. It'll be fine.
Little brother. I thought we were gonna get rid of the brother concept of it all.
I don't know. I'm starting to like it now.
I don't.
How about mutant clone?
That's better. Wait a second. You weren't there.
Seems setting appropriate.
Today is an excellent day to explore the city. I encourage you all to do so. There are many games, festivities, activities that you can participate in. But I also want to remind you of something. On the dock, on the wharf, we also found remnants of perhaps the Defiant Riot coming back. Please be aware and please be observant as you participate. Keep your eyes and ears aware and open. That is all I ask. During this time, people have their guard down far too much.
Larry slaps out of Ingrid's pocket. Malik does the auto cat response pounce.
Malik, stop it! Stop it! Pick him up. He's
Terribly
fine.
embarrassing.
Before so you
See a real lizard just go. Like dead to the floor.
He's so dehydrated. It's
He's so dehydrated.
or he's overly hydrated because you were sitting on him in the bath the whole time.
He's drunk on lavender milk. What did you say? It was good.
He smells great.
He smells great.
He's now purple.
Yes.
Yes.
Before so you have like envoys that can communicate between what's going on with Nori and me.
They will seek you out once an hour to be able to give you updates.
Can I also give them a signal using AJE-X laser lights if I want one
Yes.
on demand?
And they will respond in kind with a flare arrow. So, from the western side of the mountain.
And that means all good?
Yes.
Or okay.
If it is red, everything is okay. If it is blue, then you must return immediately.
That's really confusing, but okay.
They feel threatened by the color of the sky. It's this big expanse they have to conquer. So blue is danger.
Weirdly enough, that's gonna help me remember that. Thank you, Tiri.
You're welcome.
That
Mental
is not
trigger.
all what that means.
That's what it means.
Very well.
Do you have any pawn shops? Here.
TAWN. He's leaving. Don't hit the camera. He's gone.
I did a question.
I was like, why is everybody like that?
Ingrid.
So good.
Does even Akira crack a smile at that point?
He's so confused.
Yeah, we're all laughing, but Ingrid's just staring like.
Like what? Thank you.
Unintentional legend point.
Oh, I'm crying.
Oh my god. Breath, breathe.
You know, you sell things there. I'm trying to make
Keep going.
And we like keep going.
What do they do there?
I can't. That's too good.
There's no schlooping in a Wiesen.
Shopping. I have necklaces and jewelry that I might have
Everyone
gotten
collectively.
somewhere. Recently acquired things that I like to get rid of quickly before I'm discovered with them.
You. I believe what you are looking for will happen, and there are many shops in the bazaar that you can look into.
Guys, this is sounding a little close to hanky pankies. That's like 4 episodes ago, or
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my gosh.
Think about it. Thank you, Frankie. I've forgotten it already.
I know
I'm
you have.
afraid to ask, but is anybody else looking for anything?
Got it. Ready? Tiri's tactical cutlery and Ingrid's innocent items.
For sale.
I have already reserved a place at the bazaar for your shop.
Oh, nice.
You will see it marked out with your insignia.
So is that where you guys want to head then?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
It must be bittersweets. Miscellaneous emporium and items.
I would say, okay, while we're walking around, Ingrid is using her street rat to get the news on the street to see if there's been a group of strange individuals, a cow person, a big baldy, an elf woman, a little shooter person.
Ooh, and someone with greasy hair.
Well, we have the wig
Greasy
now.
comb over.
No,
we don't
you
already
have it
that's
now.
right.
Jerry's like wearing it.
I think that was it, right? Did I get all of them? I feel like...
Well,
no,
there's
and the
the-
skinny magic man. Now, any of those I'm going to be listening for.
Okay, all right.
Talking to people.
Yep, sounds good.
On my way to the pawn shop.
You still want to go to the pawn shop first? Okay. Yep, so you can do that. Alright. So I'm still recovering, I'm sorry. you guys take off from the Falcon's Roost.
I'm gonna peddle my wares.
Yes. So we're setting up this bazaar. Tiri can
Another
start
one?
setting
Yes.
up.
Big spender over here.
Oh man.
No, I'm not spending. I am recouping on my investment. I was up all
Investment.
night long doing
That's
this. I am going to. I'm going to up a wealth level. Or
That's
something.
it. That's the one.
Oh yes, yes. I keep both of these.
Yeah.
Plus what?
29, 30. So we're 30, and now I roll the exploding.
Whoa.
Oh man.
31.
31. Beautiful.
Is that with the +1?
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, so you guys have the spot. Is everyone going together? Just to verify. Arkira, are you joining them?
No, I am not.
Okay.
I am going back to the Stornyandi to discuss the prophecy. And if they need me, they can summon or they can talk to one of the Scolari. That'll be flying back and forth.
Okay. All right, sounds
So-
good. So Arkira will take off.
I'm just giving them the day.
Yep.
You know, they need this.
After Arkiro takes off and starts flying away, I think Brick is going to start to walk with everybody, but then keep looking up, and then he's going to like shake his head and turn around and start flying up after him and calling to him. Just
Yeah.
Arkiro. So we're like both flying up in the air.
Yeah.
What is it, Brick? What is wrong?
Nora said everything was okay.
Yes.
And Lenny was okay.
Yes.
And AJE-X was okay.
Yes.
All right, and you'll send someone if it's not.
Would you prefer if it was me?
If you have time.
I will always have time.
Okay. And red is good, blue is bad.
Correct.
Okay. I'll go back down.
BB. Blue's bad.
Blue's bad.
While that's happening, you have to fly farther along, following Ingrid's brightly colored cart being pulled by a transformed Larry into the mule. Do I remember right? Yeah, not a donkey, a mule. With wonky eyes. And Tiri excitedly setting up. You have that spot reserved to you, the bazaar. So you guys are actually heading towards the center of the city, but also closer to the water. And there's a large open space with a center building, very large 2-story building of stone that has the dragon, a representation of the white dragon on top of it, and then several other saints of the dragon faith, including one that looks like a Scolari standing there. And if you guys if you caught it out of the corner of your eye, it almost would look like our hero.
Wings and all, you know. Nope. Oh, wait. That's a 1 that exploded. So 12, I did get a 1, so I don't know.
Wait,
How
what are you
much-
looking for?
Just whether or not I notice it.
Oh, yeah, for sure then. Yeah, it's on the corner. There's statues kind of going around this building, and
Okay.
it's on the right corner, beneath the left wing of the dragon as the dragon's facing you.
Are there, by any chance, any gnomes?
Gnomes in the statues?
Yeah.
It's a good question. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, there would be. There would be one. Let's put him on the opposite side of our hero.
Okay.
On the other corner. It's a male gnome because you rolled back with the lava. Remember the mythology that you rolled for? And there was a gnome leading that party. So if you took the time to go read the inscription, you would recognize who it was.
Yeah, not really interested in the religion, but interested in whether or not it's a relation.
It's the one that you rolled for.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And meanwhile, you set up the bazaar is then this open space before it's a large building, but it's a small temple compared to the rest of them. And there's tons of shops. It's packed, but there's one spot. 2 Scolari are standing guard by, waiting for you. And they come in, you park it in. Ingrid, you're going to carry on to the pawn shop while Tiri sells the wares. And what's the 31 look like? Because you're going to get
31
a
looks
crowd.
like 31 looks like I sell out and make bang before lunchtime so I can go play games myself. That's the motivation to like really push this on the crowd. So I'm gonna be out there shouting, demonstrating, flinging, things with the spoon of pole and everything, get lots of attention.
Yes.
So I'll have the Scolari like funnel people into lines so I can like sell these things out as fast as I can, and then at some point like run a messenger back to the Cronin, and be like, we're selling out. Like, get ready on round 2 for tomorrow because we're gonna be, this would be gone.
There's a cutscene of just him with the message. That's it. That's awesome. So you're killing it. There's a darts game going on in the bazaar there, and you use what's the best ranged weapon you have?
Probably the spoon of pole.
The spoon of pole. Boom, bullseye. And everyone's just like,
Yeah, if I were to use the flying pan, people would lose their heads.
maybe you thought about it for a second. Awesome. So you sell out. I'll factor that in. I am almost finished switching over the wealth thing too. I just got to ask Mustache a question, so we'll gain on that. Ingrid, you head over. You have to head to the opposite side of the lower half of the city from where you guys kind of were staying. It's right near the edge of the docks. There's actually, you go by the shipyard where they work on the ships, and there's this outer ring that's built to create this safe harbor where they work on the ships, and then there's a dry dock further inland to that. And you go by that, and you get to right up against the wall that kind of separates the religious and elite district from the residential district. And on the very edge there, just inside from the docks is a place called the Lost and Found, which is, with your street rat, you know to go to this one. It's the place you go when you found something that's lost.
Yes, I found lots of
You
things
need
that
to
are
find
lost.
you need to find the owner for it.
Yes, so I walk in.
Okay, and
What do I see?
What do I see? It just looks pretty much like a regular tavern. It's only one story, but it's a long hall, and it has kind of the tapered roof of more like thatch or something to that extent, and there's several chimneys along the wall, fireplaces with chimneys along the walls, and there's no real bar. There's just several keg stations around. And then there's a wall to the back. You know the building's longer than what you can see, but it's walled off to the back, and there's two orcs standing there guarding the door, and then a Drekkie, cough jack, red Drekkie sitting at a chair there as well, just kind of chewing on what's left of a cigar.
Hello. I have some things that have been lost that need a new home.
Indeed. Perhaps I can find owner for these things.
Yes.
Give me a sampling. See if I recognize what has been lost.
Okay. So first I go into this pocket and I take out some of the black diamond glass.
Mm-hmm.
It's a necklace. And I go into this one. It's a little like tiara. I would never wear this. It's a little gaudy to me, but somebody might like it. And then I reach into underneath and up, and I get another thing, and
He holds a clawed hand up. You have proven. I think I know where your owners are. Please pass through the door. And the orcs one of the orcs kind of nods to you and opens the door.
oh, thank you.
Sneaks through. As you pass through the door, it actually has these draperies around, so you can't see when they open the door what's in. And as you pass through the draperies, it's a smoke-filled room, and there's a couple Drekkie and two humans and a halfling, all at different desks, and they're just working through. They have piles of gold and silver on one end, and then all these other items, and they're looking at it. And the halfling is like counting the gold and silver and putting it in chests, and it actually goes into the building is built into the wall, and there's another door there that every once in a while kind of an urchin little child comes out of and takes the chest and then disappears through there. The one of the humans who's kind of wiry, thin, very angular face. He almost looks a little elven, but just definitely human because he doesn't have the ears or the crazy eyes. And he has these little spectacles that sit on the edge of his nose. Yes, you can come talk to me, my dear. What do you have for us?
Hello, I have lots of things, and I start reaching into all my pockets and just keep piling up this huge pile of gem and jewels and necklaces, earrings, and lots of things.
Yes, lots of things, yeah. I definitely think we can find the proper owners. The problem is there may be some people who would lay claim to this, falsely, of course.
Of course,
So
yes.
there is the dealing with, the paperwork, you see, to dealing with this, so... I think I could make a deal. He writes a number on paper and slides it to you. Roll your persuasion.
Persuasion? Dang, man.
Or you can do deception. You want to do deception?
Yes.
What's that look like?
Like I'm playing it like poker. Like I'm like, this isn't enough.
Okay, all right, cool. I like that.
Nat 20. Set 22. 24. Still a nat 20.
as soon as you do it, the look is so good. Apologies, that wasn't meant for you.
Quality items,
No.
you know.
Of course.
Like, yeah.
Yes. He looks
Forgot
at the
a
black
zero.
diamond.
Whoops.
Oh, yeah. Another 0.
Much better.
We cannot do this all at once. Unless you want to take it in items as well, or are you looking for all cash?
Well, what do you have, I guess?
All kinds of things. It's more, what are you looking for? Do you have need of weapons, clothing?
I think my
Obviously not
fashion's all right.
We have, if you are one to travel, we do have a large supply of healing potions and other alchemical solutions to problems.
Yes, that sounds good.
Anything in particular?
Got any brown potions?
Brown potions.
I've used all mine up.
Oh, yes, all right. Very well, yes. I have some of the finest from the easternmost island here in Ayaklasi. Very good.
Roasted
Oh,
to
naturally.
perfection.
It is actually done by a... Well, it doesn't matter. A Draki of well-known repute. You can taste the fire almost. Very dark.
Sounds like a deal.
Very well. We will partition off. We will give you what we can here in gold, and the rest will be paid. What was it you called it? Brown potion?
Yes,
Of course.
we all call it that.
Of course.
All who are in the know, but, you know.
Of course. So, same for you. And I'll actually stat that out for you. The brown potion. Awesome. All right. That will say, travel-wise, just to make it flow well, you'll get back as Tiri is closing up shop.
Yep.
Did you hear anything about the Defiant
Yes.
Riot?
Yes.
On the way? Just saying.
Yeah. As you're heading in, you catch. It's actually as you're leaving, you catch one of those urchins that you had seen going in and out, and he's running.
Hey, you
by.
urchin. Have you seen a bald man? Or,
Possible, man.
well, big bald man with
You mean
or
Hellshire?
around a cow person and a skinny wizard, a little gnome shooter
Like those
with a
pictures.
hat. What pictures?
You're talking about them pictures. Fell from the sky yesterday.
Do I know these pictures?
Snail mail.
You're inking your snail mail.
Oh. Well, yeah. Well, have you
Like
seen
those?
them? The real people, not the pictures.
Yeah. Well, the bold one kind of looks like the lesser seat there. What's his name? Senric Holshear. Which you would recognize that name.
I would.
No, I'm sorry. I am incorrect. Never mind. Scratch that. I'm mixing up my NPCs. The skinny wizard.
Okay.
Skinny wizard. But wasn't he an elf? Was he an elf or a man?
What's it a man? I don't know.
I couldn't quite tell from the drawing.
What's he
All
now?
right, it's not Senric Holshear then. He's a man. Scary though. Anyways, but there was I didn't see him.
What a skinny elf.
Yeah. All right. Well, he kind of looks like Holshear. Anyways, I heard from my friend Patsy. It's an inside joke.
See? Okay.
I heard that he saw some. You know the Cutlery?
They're everywhere.
Yeah, but they got some. They got these tunnels, right, where they're where the stuff comes out. It's kind of like what the sewers we run through when we can. They got their own thing coming out of the mountain. There was some people went in one of those.
Really?
Yeah.
They went up
I didn't
the
see it.
sewers in the mountain
Yeah.
with the bird poo. Okay.
I guess. You know,
Watch out.
enforcement don't go that way, you know, so it's usually the best way to travel. Too uppity up to get dirty. The Draken Claw. Hey.
Okay, and there was this group. It was all this group.
Well, there was a Bohan there, yeah. And there was a Blondie.
Okay.
Quite a looker, I heard. I didn't see him.
Blondie was a woman. Okay, never mind. Sounds good. Thank you very much. High five.
Hush.
I'm just kidding. I flick him a coin as I'm walking
He
away.
bites it a little bit, nods at you, and disappears down an alleyway.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. What game? We've got like time for a game. What do you want to play?
Iliad races out.
Or, yeah, what's Ilya doing?
I'm looking for something to do. Possibly involving acrobatics.
Okay.
So, can I perceive or observe?
Yes, there's tons of games. There's several. Do you want something like feats of acrobatics or like dancing or kind of like a, what do I want to say, obstacle course?
I'll start with the dancing.
The dancing, okay.
Because
awesome.
I need to ask everyone if they've heard of someone.
Very good. Well, there is, every once in a while, groups come through of several dancers with red and white tassels and flags that they twirl around, and they're simulating fire. And there's a Drekkie kind of announcer. He's a golden Drekkie, and very thin for a Drekkie with a long tail that has almost a little bit of fur at the end that he flicks around. And it's a traveling circle for a dance competition. They'll give you the steps, and you have to repeat them. And whoever can carry through and repeat the whole thing will succeed at that. Do you need a little shock therapy?
What? Oh, no.
So, if you guys win, we can go over this more next time too. Winning games gets you cups that you can trade in for prizes after the procession of the cup, which is an event that starts the official week of Ascendance. This is kind of the build up to it. So they're like these mini little cups that you can collect on a chain, and different colors go to different points, basically.
Cool.
Gold, silver, bronze idea.
I mean, yeah, I'll start with the dance.
All right.
As I walk up, I'm like, have you ever heard of a spectacle that would happen down by the docks?
Down by the bay.
What is this you speak of?
Oh, there was some quite fantastic fellow who,
The flying elf. That's what you speak of.
surely... Was I flying? I don't remember.
Yeah, Brick was holding you
Oh,
up.
yes.
Yes, you were flying.
Of course I was. Yes, yes.
I only just some of the guards that work with the Dragon's Claw. They came back today. They were saying your Berg was dancing. He denies it, of course.
Well, we shouldn't listen to silly people such as that.
Oh.
You know.
No.
But I...
Was it not true? Were you there?
Absolutely. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. And you are about to see it with your own. And then I walk off. That's all I say.
I assume toward the competition.
Toward the competition.
Okay.
No, I
He's
go the wrong way, and then
Okay.
and then I walk back. And wink again.
With the other eye. Are there any other takers for the dance? Come, celebrate the dragon with your body.
I need a partner.
I'm like weaseling my way through a crowd.
It's the crowd that's buying the last of Tiri's items. This is before Ingrid gets back.
No.
Bladles are in the air being waved around.
Out, out, out.
Are you to enter? Very well. And there's a few others. There's a couple younger girls, and then another human guy.
Oh, they're really young.
Well,
And I'm
young.
like,
Okay. You got nothing. And then one guy who's dressed almost like in a jester's type outfit. All laid out. There's dragon filigree type designs all over his outfit, and he's got the hat with the jingle bells, and he looks at you and shakes him a little bit and winks. He's got a very big smile. All right, so it's an increasing CR as more steps are added to the game.
okay.
Fascinating.
Why don't we have some fun so everyone can roll, and we'll finish with this, and then we'll do a lot of games next time. I promise. That's what we'll do. Let's have who wants to be Smiles?
Sure.
Okay. Kristen and Austin, you want to be the girls?
Sure.
Okay, perfect.
Giggle, giggle.
Brick and you can't really partner up, so Brick and Iliad are.
Oh wait, I thought he was getting away.
No, he was coming to help, right?
No, I was
you
trying
were
to get
running
away.
away.
But I really like if like I hear that and I'm trying to like weasel through a crowd and go like no, and then I just end up like right there. And it was just,
Awesome.
I love
Ladies
that.
and gentlemen,
Bust.
let me present to you. Shh. He's a performer down by the docks.
I'm sucking. Bust.
Secret and hidden talents.
Let the games begin.
Bust.
He does it, and the girls and guys that are waving the flags, there's a mixture. There's some halflings and one or two gnomes, and then a lot of humans and two Dreki that are all dancing, and they start singing this song in a choir song, and it's got the Drekis are doing this deep sound, and the gnomes and halflings. Well, there goes my
I
nice
feel like
song.
it's like the Mr. Bean moment where I'm like
Yeah.
trying to mouth along, but I have no idea what the words are.
So then a halfling female and a human male jump into the center of the ring while everyone else dances around you and sings, and they start doing the first set of steps.
Ah.
So everybody can roll. It's going to be agility to do the dance. You can attempt a logic roll to help with your memory, but if you fail the logic roll, you roll the agility at disadvantage because you've remembered incorrectly.
Are we doing our own logic and agility, or
No,
are you giving us?
you
one?
guys are going to be, you guys are going to just be D8s across the board, D20 and D8.
What about me who doesn't remember?
You guys are just rolling. I think we should probably just, for time, do just agility.
Okay.
The PCs can do a logic to help remember.
Okay.
Remember what?
The steps.
Right, but
You want me to describe all the steps?
no. For
Okay,
Brick.
I will.
For Brick, what would he
Oh,
remember?
his logic. What do you mean? No. There's two people dancing. They do several steps.
Oh, so
You have
we
to
see
copy
it.
them.
Yes.
I mean, technically, you can cheat because you have AJE-X.
That's good.
It's true. You could be at an advantage on your logic roll, unless AJE-X has a higher logic.
So Smiles gets a 16.
Smiles. He is doing well. Nailed the steps.
11.
11.
14.
Just made it.
Really?
It's only the first round. There's only it's like a hand gesture and then several movements and a little spin.
Okay.
It's not too hard on the first one. 14. So we all made it.
You're fine.
You're fine.
I know, but still.
What'd you do?
12.
Logic?
No, I did agility.
Agility. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought. Oh, yeah. You're a 4. Okay.
Yeah.
24 on the
You're
logic.
rolling a D10 then, aren't you?
No, D8. This is D8.
Agility is 2d6.
Oh.
So
I did
this,
perception.
If
and
he
this,
tries all of
and
them,
these
One of them
three.
will be
Roll
right.
these three.
I did perception because perception
These
was
three.
on my mind.
Okay.
Well, now if I do
Awesome.
worse.
We should
No,
have
you'll
some
do better.
fancy music for this. What'd you get?
Nat
guys?
20!
wait, on the D20?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey!
So 25, right? I dropped the lowest.
No.
No, you keep
No,
it all.
keep it all.
26
It's still
plus
going down.
whatever this is.
How long have we been playing?
I don't.
26. Go ahead.
Okay. Plus a 9. So 26, 30.
35.
Yeah.
35.
All right.
35.
35. You had an extra spin in there, and it fits seamlessly, so everyone finishes, and then Iliad. I think Smiles gets a little upset at that.
Can I
So next,
look at the
next
crowd
one.
Pull out a
14.
rose.
Yes, actually, 14. Just made it. Smiles is. That was rough for Smiles.
Wait, second round?
Second round
I got a 24 on the logic.
on the logic, so you have advantage on the agility roll.
Okay.
Holy smokes.
12.
Oh, honey.
I'm very consistent.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Let's say what'd she look like? She waved at her mom or something.
Yes.
You like that?
That.
Sorry.
Ow. That actually hurt.
I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, I love that.
The microphone hit me.
23
23.
on the movement.
Movement.
Or agility.
Yep.
Do I roll
Yep,
agility
roll
again?
again. Next round.
Haha.
14.
Oh my gosh.
Another dead
Yes.
You gotta be kidding me. No
with
way.
this exploding
So 22, 26, 28. Boom. 30.
And
plus
we're at-
roll this one again.
Oh, that's right. 30. Ha. So 42.
Oh my gosh. So you've tossed some roses to the crowd. Maybe two girls in particular or something, or do you just do a kind of a volley
Yes.
of phantasm roses?
Yes. Well,
What-
you
what
have to
happens
make
this
eye
time?
contact with at least one person. And
Okay.
that just gives the connection.
Very nice. And what'd she get?
14.
14 just made it.
22.
22.
I gotta roll again.
Yep.
That's some competition.
Also nat 20.
Woo!
Nice,
Break
Greg.
dancing.
9.
You should do metronome too.
Yeah, at the finale.
42.
How many
40.
rounds?
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Yes.
What do you do? Do a little jetpack burst to. Because you do that same move and they've added steps. They keep adding steps. to
Can
the
I
dance.
plug Lucky into this?
Sure.
And I have no intention of dancing whatsoever to whatever they were doing.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get Iliad out of the dance. But it's just I want to remove Iliad and myself from this because this is not what I want to be doing at all. I'm humiliated.
But you're
Perfect.
doing all
But
the
it's
moves.
but I'm doing all the right things.
Yes, let's say there's one part where several people from the circle that are dancing around you and singing step in, and you're supposed to do like a do-si-do with them or something, and you do it with Iliad.
Like jetpack.
Yeah. And Iliad's tossing roses, so the first girl is out. She
17.
waves to her mom and runs to her.
I make it.
This is third round, so 22 made it. Does not make it. The next little girl is out. What happens?
I tried to do-si-do and I trip over my skirt and fall down.
Oh, it's a human male, older guy who does it, and he kind of helps keep the girl and kind of just makes the tumble into a roll back out into the crowd. All right, we're down to Smiles
Okay,
and the
can I-
boys.
I'm just thinking, and I realized that I could roll my logic.
Okay, sure.
So it's 2d20 and you pick the highest.
Do I have to do one? Because I don't have anything in logic.
It's a 0. Just 1d20. He's rolling to see if he can
Oh, it's
I
remember.
get
straight.
advantage,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Oh.
18.
Oh, that was. Yeah, you're good. You got it.
So I do 1d20,
Another
another
D6.
Logic
another d6.
or agility.
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 Thank you,
Okay.
Sha.
And you take the highest two.
Oh,
Do you
it's
want legend
exploding.
points?
Oh wait.
That
It's
was
close.
your third roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're
Four and a
good.
16.
5 and 4.
Can I keep my
16,
lucky
okay.
flowing through this?
Well, yeah, I think it's that's what's allowing you to even roll.
I shouldn't be doing this.
25.
25. Okay.
Did you get 25 too?
All right.
No, I
Smile.
just
So,
made it
so
for-
Smiles
I'm out.
realizes that he's outclassed at this point. So since he's already dressed up like a jester, he decides that he's just gonna go out with like doing something ridiculously goofy. He's just gonna start doing some cartwheels. I got a nat 1, so the cartwheel turns into a flop. And it's like and everyone's just like no. And we'll just like roll out into the crowd.
Beautiful. I love that. There's a little applause for you. Oh, I sure.
Like 2 people.
Yeah. Awesome. We are down to Brick and Iliad. So this is getting pretty complicated. There's the do-si-do. There's the spin at the beginning, the do-si-do. And Brick and Iliad are dancing together. So the dancers are actually having to adapt to your guys' amazing performance and like change it up a little bit.
It's actually just me I'm repeatedly trying to tackle Iliad to the ground, but it's just not working.
so good. All right, so we're out there. This is round 4 now, right?
5.
So is it 5?
5, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
5. All right.
Can they roll? Do they roll logic every single time?
They can, yes. But if you fail the roll, you get a disadvantage because you're remembering correctly. So it's
What's
risk
the
to reward.
CR for logic?
For 5, we're at 25.
For logic?
No, not for logic.
Oh.
Logic is 18.
Oh.
All right, so everyone else is out now except Brick and I, right?
Yes.
Wait,
Okay.
we're competing against each other?
Yes, it's not a partner thing. There is a
Alright.
partner moment. That's why they're having to adapt to it because you're supposed to partner up with someone else in the circle, but you guys are dancing
I
together.
kind of want Brick to win. Okay, so I'm using a legend point.
Okay.
Clink.
Are you gonna do metronome too?
Yeah, can I?
What's that?
We're getting close to finale here. Can I throw out my Metro Gnome?
It only
Wait,
helps on influence.
I am also using a
Oh,
legend
okay.
point.
Okay.
Whoa, now.
Guys, one more.
So do I get advantage or it's just +1, right?
It is an advantage, but
Do
you get
two.
to keep the die,
I could
Go
do
crazy.
the
2.
extra die.
You really
So
want to get him out.
3d6 and then +1, and you keep all of that.
Gotcha, okay. Come on,
You
Brick.
really want to. This is also the last thing that we're gonna do.
Oh,
can say
dumb.
Fine.
Yes!
Yay!
I'm doing it. Big
Two
spender.
legend points.
I am
2
only
legend
doing
points.
this so that we get the D4.
Take it all out.
Also lose the water.
My feet
Oh
are wet.
no!
Are they actually wet?
Yes.
It's
We'll
just
get
water.
it cleaned. Let's finish up here.
Sorry.
I'm excited.
All right.
Wah, wah,
D4.
wah. 18.
Excellent.
All right, wait. So I used 2 legend points.
No, 19. Not that it matters.
1, 2.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
So you keep 1 extra.
Keep an extra
And
and
then-
then roll an extra at advantage.
Yep. So what do you normally roll? You roll 2d6, so
2d6,
you're rolling
so
4d6,
4.
keeping the 3 highest.
Okay.
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Okay.
Yep.
So that is 22.
22. All right. Even with the plus 2?
Oh, 24. Plus 2.
24. I'll give it to you.
Could it be like
Because it's so good.
just so pitiful?
Yes. Very
With the lucky. With
With
my
the lucky, yes, that's a plus
Oh, that
1.
is a lot of water.
We'll clean it up. We'll clean it up right now. There's a lot of water. As you spin with Iliad one more time, Iliad goes spinning off, and maybe you even throw out a little phantasm to help Brick as you like spin up into the air for a second, and like Iliad bumps into someone who spills their beer all over the floor. as it goes down, and as you land with your jetpack, the ripples of the beer spreading away, and everybody just cheers for you.
The jetpack ignites the beer. And now there's just flame just covering
Yes.
around him.
Beer is this?
Everyone cheers. And
that's
gold
good.
cup to you, silver cup to Iliad.
I'm slightly stunned.
And we will wrap up the episode there.
Wait, we have to roll our D4s.
Yes, do roll your
I already
D4s.
did.
I did.
And what'd you
too.
get?
I got my D20.
I got a free reroll.
Ooh.
Nice.
Plus 13 to any roll.
Nice.
My personal favorite.
And that's where we will wrap up the episode. Everybody's got their D4. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining in. This was fun. I really look forward to some more stuff here. We will devote an entire session to games.
Big tournament coming up.
Yeah, big tournament coming up. So if you're interested and you enjoyed this, subscribe to our channel, please. We mean the world to us. Thank you for watching. Tell us what you liked or didn't like. And Great Mustache on Twitch. And Inn of Planar Crossroads, Greyhawk channel for other Open Legend actual plays. Check out the links in our description below for sound, music, and ambience. And OpenLegendRPG.com and Heromuster.com to start playing. And we will see you next week.